Universal Studios. Just got in. It's just before 9 o'clock. So as I don't have a pass from one of the hotels, I can't go any further until 9 o'clock. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to show you some off-road footage of Velocicoaster and talk about some of the issues you will experience in regards to the security policies Universal Studios has in place. So first off, when you get here, you go through a metal detector and your bags are scanned. A little bit like you would go through at an airport, except you're only allowed one box per person, so everything has to be in that one box. So the key here is travelling light. Make sure before entering the security area you've got all your loose items in your pocket, in your bag. Your bag just goes in the box and you can walk through straight through security. The other thing I would advise coming to this park is don't wear any metal studs, don't wear any belts, especially metallic belts. They'll set the scanner off and that'll slow you down, because then you have to wait for a manual pat down, which takes 10 to 20 seconds if all goes well, longer if they're having to check further in terms of what's on your possession. Now the rides themselves also have scanners, so you really are best making sure you've got no metal items on your clothing, so you can literally just walk through the scanners and be on your way. The other thing to note is no items are allowed on the trains or into the final section, so you have to put stuff in lockers. The good news is lockers are free, however the lockers are small. So you come into Universal Studios, you do need to travel light. You do need to make sure you've got as little items on you as possible. Unless of course you've got a member in your party who doesn't like riding the rides, in which case they'll be your new best friend. Now the lockers are small, so when I get round to Velocicoaster, in the shop there is an example of how big the lockers are, so I'll take some video of that so everybody can see. And again, all this stuff just stops you running into problems when you're trying to get into the queue. Being able to put stuff into the locker immediately, being able to walk through the scanners immediately, means that you're straight into the queue. What I found yesterday, so many people were going through the scanners and having then to have a manual pat down. You're losing 10-20 seconds, and in the meantime people are going through having sort of know how the system works.
isn't it? It's that posh restaurant feel. Something cool. It wasn't secret waterway, but it wasn't. Was it? One more.
Here at Jurassic World, we dared to imagine a world with dinosaurs. But we know you want more. More speed. More heights. More teeth.
And here at Jurassic World, we've got teeth. Welcome to the Velocicoaster.
I'll take it from here. Let's get you ready to enter the paddock with real live raptors. The name Velociraptor means swift thief. Not only are they fast, their bite is equivalent to a large American alligator. Yikes! That means we can't retrieve any lost items from the paddock once they're gone. I'm here to help keep you and your belongings safe during your raptor run today. To access a locker, you will use your park ticket. If your ticket is on your phone, see the nearest team member for assistance. Scan your ticket at an available station, and the screen will indicate which locker is assigned to you. You won't be returning to this room, so you need to remember that number, symbol, or color to retrieve your items. You must put all of your loose items, except the park ticket, in the locker. Don't forget to empty your pockets. You will be going through metal detection. Make sure to empty any beverages into the sink before placing it in the locker. When you disembark, you will arrive to the other side of the lockers. So hold on to your ticket and look for key markers. You're ready to ride.
So this majestic looking Hogwarts castle indeed hides a dark ride. The dark ride is called Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey and is known as a motion-based dark ride, and indeed was the pleasant surprise of this park. It's manufactured by Robocoaster in partnership with Dynamic Attractions and KUKA, and uses their Robocoaster technology, which allows the seats to pivot while being held above the track by a robotic arm. Incredibly intense ride. It's not a roller coaster, but is a scenic, dark ride. Having done the roller coaster rides I wanted to get at Islands of Adventure, time to get the roller coasters at Universal Studios. Now you can just come out of the parks and walk across to the next, or if you have a hopper ticket, you can jump on the Hogwarts Express. So at Islands of Adventure, you've got the Hogsmeade station. You can jump on the train and take a very short journey across to King's Cross Station, which takes you into Universe at Universal Studios.
There you go.